Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Vision, Neptune energy, okay. Vision, nurture, and invitation. Ooh, invitation and the past. That's interesting, right? I like this card. Really looks a bit historical. Yeah. So let's see what else we can pull. Oh, this wants to be seen. The door, the portal. This card comes up often in my readings. Ooh, ooh, support from the other side. That's what I got before I even started the reading. So if you nurture your vision, or I think you are invited to nurture your vision. That's what I got. We look at those energies. What can we do with them? Vision, invitation. So we do, there is a connection. Whenever I have those cards, I think, you know, I'm drawn to connect them in a way, because they are always, they appear as something. Neptune is a dream energy. It's a night vision energy. So I really much like that. I also like the way they fit together. Again, right? I love that. In the past, can you put it in there? That's interesting. Wow. I just love playing around with those cards. So look at that. That's so interesting. It's almost as if this card is continuing. Those are the energies. So I'm really playing around. And it's really interesting because it's a playful, exploring type of energy, right? And nurture leads to harvest. That's what I get, because this is a harvesting, you know. Also with this, it's this nurture things and you can harvest. That's interesting. But what do you do when you nurture things? It takes a bit, right? It takes a while to be able to harvest, right? Nonetheless, the energies are very, very intense. What I'm also drawn to with this card is the 33. Most of the times in the readings, I'm not drawn to the number alignments, but not too much. But the recording was just 404. That was interesting too. It's just a sign that you are supported by energies from the other side, and it's an invitation to create your vision, right? It's also very loving, but it's a mixed energy nonetheless. It's just, why can I not, or can I? There's something about this whole situation here that I'm being drawn to. There's some, the star. What has the past and the vision and the invitation to do with it? This card feels separate just because of the energies. Or what does it have to, what's the message in me playing around with those cards? It's like you want to figure out something. Maybe you want to figure out how you can invite off-planet energies into your creation. It's just what I got. Because those are all energetics. And you are wondering if your message is being received. And it feels like otherworldly creatures. Is your message being received? Because this looks like an arrow pointing somewhere. And I just saw 555. So, hey, it seems to me that the messages you are trying to send out actually are being received, and it's being confirmed by the number alignments. Which can get, you know, those number alignments, they can get to a point when you really experience the full magic of them. Sometimes they can get to a point where you, when you don't see them, question yourself a bit. You know, then you are like, are you still there? Are you still there? So because I really get that you are being, you know, you are being supported by the spirit world. You know, this is an offer with roots. That's a very important offer, and it's this is usually the meditation card, but it's also for me today a bit of a question mark card. It's this, are you still there? Are you there? Are you supporting me? And you really want to invite the magic in, and you want those energies from the veil to work with you, and I'm almost getting, you want to be taken over by them. You know, you want them to fill your frame, but you don't see a lot of evidence in the 3D. You know, you don't see a clear picture. This is very blurry, right? And you are figuring out how to find a way to work with them, you know, and it's, you know, those are 3 flowers, and I'm just getting that you wish you would be more supported, and you wish they would just take over your body and work with you in a way, you know, almost like a remote control. A bit. You really want to invite them. You want to invite them. Yeah, you want to invite them to create your vision with them. You're wondering, are they participating? Are they with you with this? And how much magic can you unlock? Right? To move forward. No, it's like this. That's nice. You're wondering. That's so interesting. I love this way the card comes up. It almost feels like what are they called? A jigsaw puzzle. It's this, what do I need to do? How do I need to put this card so that the magic happens? That's interesting. That's why I was fiddling around with this card. It's this, you know, so that this is aligned. You want them to align with you. It's this, you want to invite them to use you completely, and you are not scared of losing yourself in this, because you know, if you let them play with you, that the magic will happen, and it will be yeah, that's just something that lights up your mood, right? It's this. Yeah, so I'm putting them down again a bit, and let's see what we have here. It's a loving invitation, right? Yeah, and you really want that. And I'm drawn to the lines. Also, this is the number 5, which is the number for change, right? So you want them to use you also to create change. They should just play with you. Why? You know, and you're wondering, it's this. That's whenever you don't see them around. You wish you could see them. You wish you could just play with them, you know? But also from the wisdom of that not everybody knows that so much magic is possible. And it's fun as long as not everybody knows, right? That's fun because then you can create things and people will be like, oh, how did you do that? And you're like, I don't know, but you know, actually. But I don't know, it's magic, isn't it? Too bad that magic doesn't exist. Or maybe it does. Who knows, right? It's this creation, you know, with the pen. You just want to, and there's the infinity symbol, you know. So you want to create the magic with them. You're playing around, and if you see that, you put it in here. You know, this is the nurture. This is almost. It's very earthy, right? This card compared to those cards. They are very energetic for me. And this is a very earthy card. And you want to create with them. And you're wondering, how can you let loose so they can, you know, the other side can come in a bit more. That's how you are, you know, you wish you could just let them in a bit more. Because, you know, they are much more powerful than you are. But you're also powerful. It's just you want this support from the other side and you want to see them. Yeah. But which direction to go? This one? Looks kind of promising. It's almost like finding the right spot. You think it seems like this, right? It seems like this. There's something about it. Huh. Right? Huh. So let's pull more. Maybe there's more. I'm sure there's more, because if you invite someone from the other side over, hey, if they want to play with you, and I'm sure they will want to. Look at that. Ooh. And on the bottom is the progressions journey. And again, it's also very energetic and timelessness I'm getting. Okay, so that again is a very earthy card, but what I'm obviously drawn to is the arrow. Expansion, of course, right? But that's what you want to do. You want to invite them into your being and create something new. Almost, you know, merge. Yeah. That's what you want to do. You want to merge with those energies and create magic. Yeah, it's like merging with... Yeah, it's almost like... What I'm getting is, you know, when you have an exorcism, you try to get the energies out of your system, right? But you want to do the opposite. Is that weird? You want to do the opposite. I mean, it doesn't have to play out in this... For you, it doesn't have to be in this totally 5D, 3D, even though I'm getting this totally. But it could also be in this that you really want to have, that you're trying to find a collaboration spot with someone, you know. But for me, I'm really getting this otherworldly beings, or just beings with specialties, special beings. You know, because this horse here is so golden, you know, it's a very mystical, magical collaboration that you are inviting in, and it's... Do you see that? This is so earthy, right? So this is the mountains, they are earthy, but and the clock, but the energies are also there. You see that? So that the mountains, they are like the earth being, right? But if you see this is otherworldly. That's a mixture of earth and what's beyond the veil. And you want that. And you're wondering, can this happen? And if so, when? Or is it already happening? And you are just inviting them in. Them, I'm saying them. Why am I saying them? Maybe because of those three? Just could be several. It's just, you want them, you know, and if we take away this one, because this is the what's the result of this? This is what you wanted to call in, you know, because, hey, if you can create some magic and do something good, you want to do something good with this, right? This almost feels like a Robin Hood vibe also, you know, it's this taking from the rich and giving to the poor, but not in a stealing way, because this is, you know, it's this equality almost. Yeah, it's equal. It's, yeah, you want to create some sort of justice. But if you see that here, no, those energies, they match with this, I think. So again, look, we've got another card that we can put in. It's getting even more complex now, right? Oh, I love that. I love that. I just play with it. Yeah, but anyways, you know what I mean. Just a question. So, since we want that, the next card is, wow. The next two cards, that's important. So if you look at the symmetry of this, and again, this, you want to create something really beautiful with those energies, and you're inviting them in. But if you see that, this also fits to this card again, you know, it's this, almost the creation of this, because of all the swirls here, right? There they are. That's what you want to create. It's so powerful. And it's also the next card, right? Love that. And it seems to have to do something with your creation. Because look at the background. It's the merging. So whatever you do, however it expresses for you, it could be art, but, you know, in whatever passion, it has the magic in it, right? It's the, you know, the same energies, it's just within it. And it's growing, you know, it's this merging of energies. It's the, you know, it's coming to life. Wow, that's interesting. It's coming to life. Yeah, look at that. First it was just an artwork, but now it's more. It's even more than that. It's growing. It's growing. Do you see that? And it's beautiful. Beautiful is that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So, let's see what else we get with this. Since it seems to work. It really does. Look at that. I mean, the card is just... And again, 5th house. 5. Right? There's magic in the air. And in the art and in whatever you are doing. That's strange. Animals. Animals. It's almost like everything is combined. The animal nature world with the spiritual world, with the human world, which is also in a way an animal world, but we humans have just by definition separated ourselves from what we cannot be separated from, right? It's everything. It's everything coming together. Nonetheless, you are focused a little bit more on the things you cannot see, because that's where your curiosity is, right? Yeah. Compassion. Yeah. I remember her from last reading, and she was so sad. And she still looks sad, but also magical, because everything you touch has magic in it. And it is when you separate yourself from the things you cannot separate yourself from. It's like animals and humans. Humans and nature. Even cities and nature. You know? It's all nature. It's just to a point, it's just so modified. And we have just defined that it's separated. And therefore, if we make, whatever we do, if we see the magic in it or allow it to be, if we don't define the separation from it, then the magic can happen and grow also in those areas. It's whatever we do, wherever we are, and yeah, it's always there. Yeah, she looks a little bit less sad now, but still she wants to take over the world, and with her magic, it's like, maybe it's just that she's sad because she wishes for more magic, even more. She wants more, even more, and she's wondering, why is it not coming? Why is there not more? Just give me more, right? Because her hands are glowing and her hair is the universe. And the answer is, it's coming in, right? Look at her, that's her. That's her. Look. First she was sad, right? And a bit, well, yeah, there's the magic and everything, but she was almost summoning it into beingness. It's this, where is it? Where are you, my friends from the other side? Just come, and we can play. And suddenly, there they are. She found them. Look at them. There they are. They're a little bit smaller than she thought, but hey, doesn't matter. I'm suddenly getting a, you know, a little, almost a little alien friend on your hand. You know, it's like someone that you could just, or a fairy, you know, something like that with wings. It's like, can't you show yourself? She still looks like she's hugging air, or just energy, you know, energy. Yeah, this card, but yeah, it could be that they will show themselves because they know that you're no threat, no danger. You are not. You might be scared if this happens. But maybe it would also destroy a bit of the magic. You know, because can you imagine when you really want to have an imaginary friend or something like that, or see ghosts or something like that? But after a few years, if you experience this every day, it's your new normal, right? Is this the reason why they hold themselves, why they don't show themselves that regularly, so you can still appreciate them a bit more? Or the magic, you know, I'm saying them, but yeah, it's just, it's like moving to a beautiful landscape, right? Moving into the mountains. And after you've been there for a year, you might not value their beauty anymore that much because you've seen them every day, right? But still, it would be something special for you if you could have that. If you could just see your ghosts. Even if it was just once. I'm getting so sad. It's this, you're missing something that you cannot touch. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's this again. Whenever I see her recently, she just makes me cry. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna pull an art card to wrap it all up. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, Georgia O'Keeffe. Nature can keep a secret. Keep Freud guessing. You can't run away from yourself, but running away from others can be quite productive. Yeah, she also retreated to nature, but she also connects the nature and the energies. This card is so mystical. If you look at that, it's the spiral with this special ratio, you know, and the flower and the nature, and they are flying in the sky, and she's holding the past, the ancestors, the past. She's holding the past in her hands. And it's also magical, you know, the cycle of life. And she's standing in the middle of nature, and what she does with her hands is art. You know, and she really did a lot of art. And she enjoyed solitude. But she was not alone. Because she understood that nature can keep a secret. So can you, in a way. You and your special relationship with the other side. yeah, and the reading is for Virgo. It's the last card again. So I hope this reading was somewhat insightful, and yeah, the additional infos are in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye 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 bye.